Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package. We know he's strong aerially, we know he's got the pace, but he's also got a wonderful first touch and some great technique, and he has the imagination, the finishing imagination as well to cap it all off. This guy's going places.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And we're underway. Cuts out the pass. Well read, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Polk. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bentancur. Valverde. Lovely bit of skill. De la Cruz. Torres. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Moved on forwards. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Might be danger here. De la Cruz! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Saraki. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Núñez. Núñez!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Now there's a probing ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, surely! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Uruguay really could have done without this. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Araujo gets over and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Wins the duel this time. Bentancur, gently done. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De la Cruz. Bentancur. And here's Nunez. De la Cruz! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De la Cruz. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Ball swung. He's having a shot! It's there!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. Gary Rodriguez. Aim forwards. De la Cruz. Long ball looking to counter. The pass has gone astray. And it's played forward. Cleared away. That has been cut short. Tonk. Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. Rodriguez. And here's Nunez. He could be in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Janini Tavares. Out to the left it goes. Montero. Over to the left. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. That's a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's played forward. Lobbed in behind. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Tries to get it clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Torres. Searching pass he's played there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's cut it out. That's been drilled forward. He's onto it in a flash. De la Cruz. And here's Nunez. Nunez is fouled.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. De la Cruz! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. Oh, that is a bit special. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Janini Tavares. Valverde. And here's Nunez. Nunez. De la Cruz! extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Uruguay are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nunez. Saraki. Oh, that's neat. And here's Valverde. Now it's Darwin. Bentancur. Crossed into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jimenez. Oh, this looks sharp. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking here to chip it through. And he's there to get it away. Clears it away. Oh, it's played into the area. And he thumps it clear. And it's going to be another corner. Tries to get it clear. And here's Valverde. Valverde played out to the left flank. And it's Valverde. Here's a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Jimenez. Jimenez goes forward. Aim forwards. Nice control. It's a good run down the right. And the shot's on here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Driven forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Valverde has a look and plays it forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Janini Tavares. Moved on forwards. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. Darwin. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. And the keeper has it. Up towards the front line. He's free. Decent chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Araujo. Oh, this looks sharp. Cuts out the pass. Montero. Aim forwards. Cleared away. That's a good run down the left. That had too much on it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Araujo makes the interception. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a shot at goal! It's in!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Torres. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Araujo cuts it out. Jimenez shifted upfield. Bentancur. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Janini Tavares. Physical challenge. Darwin, chance here to counter. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gary Rodriguez, and that's really well manoeuvred. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nunez, now he's off and running. Aim forwards. Araujo gets it clear. Montero. That has been knocked clear. Janini Tavares. That's good play. Montero. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Looking for a decent ball in. Chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Jimenez gently done. And here's Nunez. Nunez knocks it out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Valverde. Played out wide. Now here's the delivery. It carries far too far and out of play. Well-timed, excellent interception. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Gary Rodriguez. He's in here! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, what a climb! Moved on forwards. Rodriguez. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lovely feet. And it's Valverde. Jimenez forwards and with intent. Torres, it's a loose ball.
Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has been cut short. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. De la Cruz. Moved on forwards. Saraki. Hit into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
He has found the way through. Goes for the header! He's got it all! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
Uruguay blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Driven forward, Janini Tavares. Gary Rodriguez. That's very neat. Delivered with swing. That'll be a throw. And the cross comes in. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Darwin. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Montero. That's a lovely, neat pass. Jimenez with the clearance. Janini Tavares. Oh, they could break here. Moved on forwards. And that has been clubbed away. Could move up a gear here. That's been drilled forward. Probing pass. Araujo tries to clear. Montero. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. That has been cut short. Now it's Darwin. Oh, well measured. Torres. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He is through here. That is lovely. De la Cruz. And here's Nunez. Bentancur. Played out to the right. A chance to play it in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
I just think it's been a great performance and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Uruguay 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we are back underway. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Valverde. Does really well to win the ball there. Muscular approach does pay off here. Torres. De la Cruz. Bentancur. Valverde. Saraki. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Janini Tavares. Gary Rodriguez. And he shoots!
that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Valverde. Torres. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. It's a great ball. De la Cruz. Valverde. Bentancur. Jimenez. Jimenez shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Gary Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Jimenez attempts a clearance. Gary Rodriguez. That's tidy. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saraki, aim forwards. Rodriguez. Tonk. That's a lovely, neat pass. Araujo, and it's played forward. Bentancur. Valverde, forwards and with intent. Montero, quality ball. Janini Tavares. Rodriguez. De la Cruz. That's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, nice touch. And it's Valverde. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cuts out the pass. Rodriguez. Jimenez. Saraki. De la Cruz. That's been drilled forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aim forwards. Gets it away. Out to the right. Have it back and can go again. And that was very necessary. Turns and goes back. Montero. Bentancur wins the duel this time. Gary Rodriguez, aimed in towards the centre. Looking to break at pace. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Played out to the right, lofted in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Deftly away. Moved on forwards. Foot in. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gary Rodriguez. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a little off target. And it's played forward. Jimenez with the clearance. Montero. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. Gary Rodriguez. Tries to dink it through. Defending of the desperate variety. He is just caressing the ball. Jimenez gets it away. Tries to get it clear. De la Cruz. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rodriguez proves too strong. Oh, can he get onto this? Jimenez cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the keeper can swallow it up.
Uruguay certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Driven forward. And he cuts out the supply. Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. It's really well cleared. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's played forward. Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. get a throw in. And it's Bentancur. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Up towards the front line. On time, excellent interception. There will be a throw-in. Aim forwards. Out again for a throw-in. Now the delivery. He's had a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Janini Tavares. In with the challenge. In it comes. Clears it away. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Moved on forwards. And here's Nunez. He's in plenty of space here. And they've got rid. And it's played forward. Jimenez. Oh, this looks sharp.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Araujo forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pinged towards the front line. Out towards the flank. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he's well positioned. Takes a shot! And again! Saraki. Oh, sweet feet. Valverde. He still tries a shot! Lacking in accuracy. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. Torres. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. That's an excellent interception. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. Jimenez cuts it out. Has a look and plays it forward. Danger averted for now. showing good feet. Saraki. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Saraki. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred, nicely intercepted. And here's Nunez.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shoots! That tested the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Moved on forwards. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Quality ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries a deft little ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. De la Cruz. Does really well to win the ball there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Crosses it in. No, that's overhit. Aim forwards. Deftly away. Bentancur spread out to the left. Oh, this looks sharp. Montero. Well timed, excellent interception. That's been drilled forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Montero. And it's played forward. Araujo can get it clear. That has been knocked clear. Valverde. Jimenez goes forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Driven forward. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Wins the duel this time. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is a great pick out. Now it's Janini Tavares. Rodriguez. Jimenez. Torres. De la Cruz. Bentancur. And here's Nunes, shapes to shoot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Aim forwards. Now it's Janini Tavares. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Now it's Janini Tavares. Gary Rodriguez. Very nicely done. Gary Rodriguez. Now the ball. It's a mighty effort! That's going to go a long way. Oh, easy pickings there. Moved on forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's played forward. Rodriguez. Valverde. Bentancur. Torres. Played it again. That is a brilliant interception. Just 5 minutes left. Gary Rodriguez. Nunez, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Saraki. And it's Valverde. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Plenty waiting in the middle. And that's aimed in. Oh, smashing header! Outstanding save to keep that out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Clipped into space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bentancur. Valverde. Bentancur. Keeper's dealt with that. And claimed it back swiftly. Janini Tavares. Saraki. Valverde. Valverde! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Clears it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Araujo, gently done. And here's Nunez. Saraki. There's the shot! And the ball this time, surely! No, not quite. Valverde, 2 minutes to be added on. Darwin. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De la Cruz. Araujo. Saraki. Jimenez. Araujo, up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear. Darwin. Saraki. Rodriguez. That's a cute ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Seen enough. Uruguay have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look